Hello, one and all. This is Captain Luckless, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. I thought we'd do just a quick recap from the last episode because it was a pretty long one. So we inherited this ship from Captain Whitlock, and this is the legacy that she left behind. She left us with some mysterious large black box that she wanted us to take to an address in London. And it's something that was empty when we went into the land of the dead. And she filled it with something there, and we're not quite sure what it is. So that's our legacy. Our ambition is to write our name across the skies, become the high wilderness's most venerated explorer, and write the story that defines the era. And in the short term, we've got a couple of opportunities. There's some trading things that we can do. I was taking a look, and we've got 77 funds. I can't remember what the name of the funds was. I'm just going to call it gold for now. And I have no idea how much these things cost. So my thoughts were that I would take one of the other opportunities, the fastidious inspector. So it says an inspector of London's horological office responsible for the orderly regulation of time across the empire requires assistance. You are to escort her to Port Prosper. Prosper lies to the northwest of New Winchester. I was thinking I would take the fastidious inspector to Port Prosper, since that's like, we don't have to spend any money to complete that one. And it could make us some money that we could then use for these trading opportunities. And the trading opportunities were north of New Winchester. And then we've got west of New Winchester. I thought there was like west northwest or something like that. So if we go to Port Prosper first, we could maybe hit up these afterwards. And I did check the chart, and we don't actually know where those places are. I thought maybe by finding out about those missions, we would get an idea for where they are. Like they might tell us where those ports are, but unfortunately not. We got to find them ourselves. And I was kind of talking to some of you on the Discord and through the comments section in YouTube. And one thing that was kind of cool was that we kind of have to check our preconceived notions of what space is in this world, because it's kind of based on like an older science of what we thought space was like, which is kind of cool. So we're going to be kind of discovering what this world's idea of what space is as we go along. So we kind of have to forget everything that we know about space and just kind of go along with experience the way space works in this different alternate world, which is really cool. The other thing I had to do was we need to kind of put the chief engineer in his post, the incautious driver. So we get +2 heart, +6 iron, +1 affiliation with the establishment. So now he's there. Luckily, he's not actually we're the one that's doing the driving because I'm not sure if I really trust that guy. All right, let's undock, and we're going to travel northwest. I'm a little nervous. This is our first... We're on our own now. This is our first mission on our own. I don't really know what to expect, and there's a lot to absorb. There was a lot to absorb at the beginning. Okay, we're kind of going... Oh, shoot. Okay, now... Can I turn... Oh, right, the scout. You prod your bat. It grudgingly admits finding something. What did we find? There's 2 things. See the Colonial Assembly, which represents the independent settlers of the region. That's that thing. Okay, and what's this? Discovered something. I forgot about the bat, too. The one thing I wanted to check out is there a way to turn off the lights? L. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea. But we might attract less attention if we have the lights off. Okay, it looks like whatever this is would have seen us. Whoa. Oh, terror. Why is this blinking? Oh, it's increasing. Our terror is increasing. Oh, probably because we have the lights off. Oh, damn it. I'm still not used to controlling this thing. Yeah, that's what it is. If we have our lights off, our terror increases. All right. I have no idea what that is. There's some momentum to the ship that I need to take into account. Oh, look at the background. Before I decide to, like, take my eyes off of the ship. Oh, this is so cool. Please don't announce it has found absolutely nothing. Okay, tab for chart. I probably should have checked those spots out. You know what? Let's go back and check them out. Wouldn't hurt, right? Or maybe it will. I don't know. This is also scary. And how are we doing on, like, supplies and stuff? Or fuel. It looks like that's, so when that runs out, we're gonna lose one, right? Wispy condensation trails across the sky. The ghost passing trains. Oh, it's another station. Victory Hall. 57 experience gained. Is that one of the... No. Victory Hall, okay. Well, let's check it out. This is not... Okay. Eventually I gotta learn how to do this. There we go, dock. Victory Hall, the assembly, a coalition of independent-minded settlers, colloquially called tactize, gather and argue here. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards and win the tactize favor. Victory Hall. Raised in the wake of the blockade of New Winchester, this magnificence of glass and steel houses the Colonial Assembly. Take a look around. The tactize. Please correct me if I'm mispronouncing that. I'd like to know how to pronounce all these things. And if I forget, I'm a forgetful person. I apologize, but I'll try to remember the names. That dude looks really cool, though. The settlers who want independence from London may have work for a Skyfarer. Deliver your port reports to the indurate veteran. We don't have any. Her tireless exertions during the blockade earned her both a seat on the assembly and enemies in London. She likes to keep abreast of events. So what do we need for that? You need to reach port reports. Okay. Surrender your contraband. Tactize will undoubtedly find a use for it. We don't have any contraband. So there's nothing to do here. Oh, there's some shops, though. There's the bazaar. Half price stack of penny dreadfuls. Cool. Hawker sells the latest London pot boilers, flimsy mass printed books with wood pulp paper, lurid covers, and fresh gleaming ministry stamps. Ministry approved literature. Wait, it costs 70? Oh no, that's like all of our money. New bargains available in 27 days. As far as I know, no one needs this literature. I don't know if we want to invest all of our money in that. So I think I'm going to pass and we're going to take off. Okay. Well, we discovered Victory Hall. And then I can go under this. So one thing that I do remember from the first episode was that if the light shines on above or below something, then we can go above or below it. So let's go check out this spot. Company house. And we get experience for discovering things, which is cool. All right, as that was a little rough. I'm working on it, okay? A stopped clock. The fastidious inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I notice your ship's clock has stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it. She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Prefer things to be right more than twice a day. I'll permit it. Opportunity for conversation. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon, she has the back off the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obscure orological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. Fastidious inspector is attempting to fix your locomotive's clock. Has a round face, brown eyes, and short, dark hair. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. Ask her about her work. Discuss the reach. The wide, wild frontier, sunless domain, but impossibly verdant, with gargantuan vines, cathedral-sized bronze woods, and livid fungal archipelagos. So I'm working on that one too. Compliment her skills. Her hands are deft and sure. She polishes, she cleans, she reassembles. Well, I'm curious about her work. Can you tell me about your duties, or what are the duties of an agent of the Orological Office? Higher calling. She sniffs. It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade is seen to that. Less reliable than the hours trade. What does that mean? News of London. The seat of the empire lies in far-off Albion, where a man-made sun burns in the sky. Another sun blazed there once, before her renewed majesty conquered it. Okay, what news of London? London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours. Okay. Hoping to receive endowments of years. Endowments of years. Like prolonged life, I guess? Meanwhile, hardworking civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. Was there a touch of archness there? All is normal. I miss her, though. There's no city like London in all the skies, and Albion is very different from the Reach. Much more civilized. She's got homesickness. Okay, we can ask. I want to find out more about the Reach. It has an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion and the steady light of the clockwork sun. These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet. She pauses, but critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours, and enough vegetation grows on them to feed the whole of London, even if some of it is a dubious shape. Rich with raw hours. It's so interesting that they're treating time like I don't quite understand exactly how time works here, but it sounds like a commodity. Rich, like something that can be harvested or like mined and then given to people to prolong their life, maybe. I don't know. I'm just like, this world is so weird to me. Suns. The hours trade. Oh, here we go. You've heard the Empress award her favorites with gifts of years to extend their lives. So I was ready to put that. And that you could become rich, mining for hours to satisfy London's hunger for them. That is cool. Okay, let's ask about that. Oh, hours have more uses than that. We use them to increase the efficiency of work worlds, to speed journeys to distant regions, to resolve overcrowding in prisons. Oh, so, does that mean like resolve overcrowding in prisons, like speed time up so that prisoners die more quickly or something. Or they go through their sentences faster. It does make my life more difficult. When time knots and stretches like wool on the loom. More difficult, but more vital. Her Majesty seized a great trove of them when she assumed the throne of the hours. The throne of hours. And now even more have been found in the reach. Miners dig them from the ground. She looks momentarily wistful. I hope, someday, to retire with a modest pension of years myself, to prolong the better part of my retirement. Imagine if we lived in a world like that, where time is a commodity that could be traded. Okay, we talked about the Reach. What about the Winchester War? There are those who feel that London is a long way away, that they do a better job of governing themselves. The frontier attracts independent spirits. We call them tactites. For the hobnail boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The Windward Company earnestly represents Her Majesty's interests in the region. Sometimes very earnestly indeed. Tactites call London's loyalists stovepipes. Or hats, I suppose. Uh-oh. I might have the wrong hat on. She avoids looking at you. And you, Captain? Where do your sympathies lie? Geez, I don't know. With London, you remember your heritage and the queen who led you to the skies. Tactites. These are new lands. Why should old rules or old masters hold sway? You feel no loyalty to either side. Perhaps you'd rather be left alone. Perhaps you are undecided. Perhaps you see the conflict as an opportunity. I gotta say, I don't know enough about either side to make a commitment right now. I'm assuming we'll have more opportunities to make a commitment later, so I'm gonna say I don't feel any loyalty, just because I don't know enough about this world to make a choice. What a remarkable indulgence, she remarks with a raised eyebrow. Her work, discuss the Reach. Compliment her skills, sure. What does it say? Fastidious, unlocked when you have the fastidious inspector. All right, we got just this thing we need to compliment her. We have her herself here. Thank you, she says, a small, embarrassed silence. Possibly the inspector is pleased. It's rather hard to tell. Not showing us much. Okay. Good evening. And to you, Captain. I think I shall make a cup of tea. Now, wait. Yeah, I was going to say, didn't we dock at the company house? Local headquarters of the Windward Company. London's proxy in the Reach. Deliver port reports here to receive rewards in the company's favor. Okay. All right. Following the uprising, the fortunes of the Windward Company fell in New Winchester. This is the representation of the Queen here. It's like, it's interesting because it's kind of familiar enough to understand the politics, but just coming to grips with like who represents who is going to take some time. Just remembering these names. Chat with the prudent secretary. The foyer bristles with stovepipe hats. The prudent secretary pushes between them, narrow and unsmiling, with a blousy shirt and black trousers. What are the other options? Deliver your port reports. Trade favor for salon-stewed gossip. What do we need for that? Oh, we have to have the Windward Company's gratitude. We have no Reach port reports. Trade favor for ministry stamped permits. 2 Windward Company gratitude. Dealings with the company entitle you to the occasional afternoon tea with the fraught general manager. He has 6 sisters in London and can be relied on for scandalous gossip. The company keeps entire cabinets of them to smooth a variety of dealings with Albion. Permits, okay. Balance of power in the Reach, 5. You provided the company with a great deal of information. You would rather they used it to strengthen the Empire's hold on the Reach. So we're going to have a choice here at some point. Or maybe, you know, what's kind of cool about this is it's not really pigeonholing you into these choices. Like, you could just ignore this conflict if you wanted to. And just, like, live your life, like, trading and surviving. Or you can get yourself involved in the... it seems like you can get yourself involved in the conflict. if you choose. Trade favor for an invitation to perjurance. For exceptional service, sorry. The Windward Company offers invitation to the eternal mask of perjurance, where Albion's brightest youths dwell within a single day. 3. Okay. Let's see what, see if we can help the company out. See if we can profit. I kind of feel like playing the sides against each other for our own benefit. I feel like that's what I'm drawn to for this playthrough. The secretary's gender is the subject of some debate in the company canteen. The secretary's prudence, however, is not. Both these facts provide the secretary with a great degree of satisfaction. I would be interested to receive reports on events in other ports. Reports on ports. However small, the company has expensive interests. One never knows what might be important. As you visit ports, you may collect port reports. Okay. Receive rewards. Makes sense? And that's it for now. Bizarre. What do they have for sale? Penny Dreadfuls again. 70. So it's the same thing. Okay. Let's see what's further to the north. Although, I feel like we should be going that way. I'm curious. Advice for captains. Sorry, I just want to read this stuff. Because I did... Oh, your supplies are low. Once you run out, your crew will begin to starve. You can buy more at most ports. To check if a port sells supplies selected on the chart. This port sells fuel and supplies, I see. Okay, let's continue on. Two supplies left. We're gonna have to hope that we find some supplies to the north. A scout. Okay, that's a friendly unit. Your scout has nothing to report except the sky is vast and the winds bite. Looks like we're kind of like friendly with the Takati. For now. How often do we send this thing out? Oh, we found something. So that's another port. I think I should probably head there. I imagine it's not the one we're looking for, because it looks more north, but we're gonna need to get some supplies, so might as well head there. God, it's creepy. Bright light over here. Whoa. Today the sky is as cool and blue as ice in a glass. Whoa. What the hell just happened? Oh, it's Port Avon. That's one of the places we need to go to buy supplies. Advice for captains. Experience. You can earn more experience by defeating enemies, discovering landmarks. I hit spacebar. I was trying to stop, so I hit spacebar. I think I shot by accident. Completing prospects and stories. Discovering ports. You're approaching a newly discovered port. This has significantly reduced your terror. Okay, that's what the, I guess, excitement was all about. It looked like there was like fireworks or something. Your crew are always thankful to find another place of relative safety in the skies, however strange or full of devils or covered in mushrooms. Supplies. You're low on supplies once you run out. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see. So it's just adding more stuff to the advice. Okay. Let's go into Port Avon. We've got nowhere in there. Arriving at Port Avon, behold, a ruin of giants. If you could, like, just taking a look at the background, you can see, like, there's houses behind the ones that we can see in the foreground. Gargantuan blocks jigsawed together, furred with moss and whispering with orchards. A bucolic village nestles amongst them. Smoke coils daintily from the chimneys. A leisurely game of cricket unfolds on the village green. Ramshackle dock juts into the sky beside a farmyard, scattered with rusty locomotive parts, plating, piping, a chugging motor with its innards exposed. Well, let's check it out. An oily-faced, black-haired girl waves your locomotive into position. Welcome to Port Avon, she calls as you disembark. A rich knot of scents greets you. Leaves and wood smoke, enriched by an infrequent but pungent intrusion of goat. Delicious. Port Avon welcomes new visitors, but your novelty will wear off the more time you spend there. When you visit in future, you may need to bring something to keep them friendly. Oh, so you have to constantly interest them. It's now 3, so I guess it's going to go down by 1 every time. Okay, continue. The locals are willing to update you on the news. There's not much to share. We have Port Avon welcome. Unlock this by having no report. Port Avon's. Oh, so this is us getting a report of this port. It's going to be so I wish there was a different name. I wish it wasn't report. It just sounds so weird to say. Share exotic gossip with the locals. Salon Suit gossip, which we could have gotten the previous spot, right? Caddy of dry tea. Host a tea party aboard your locomotive. A taste of London. Unlocked when Port Avon's character is preserved like a fly in amber. Okay. I wonder how that happens. Let's write a port report. Were it not for talk of smugglers and sky beasts, you could easily confuse this place for a village on the world you left behind. It's quite peaceful here. Apart from some fuss over a newspaper delivery, the villagers frown and change the subject when you ask about it. Hand your port reports in to the indurate veteran at the Victory Hall, or Victory Hall, or the prudent secretary at Company House in New Winchester to earn rewards. I wonder if it, so I guess where we hand it in will give us sway with a certain faction too, so we have to consider that, improve our relations with a certain faction. Okay, now, oh, there's more stuff. Got the dock, the village green, the Nowhere Inn, the Cyclopean ruins. We're at the dock. Let's check out the village green. A golden nebula scintillates above Port Avon's apple trees. Allotments, eel fishers, and steepled church. Here you may, if you choose, immerse yourself in the village's quaint rhythms. The heart of the village, surrounded by orchards of real apple trees that were shipped through the avid horizon as seeds. What is the avid horizon? Huh. This is part of our victory condition, right? Think. Stories. Action serial, wear out your welcome. Oh, I see. Take a relaxing stroll around the village. So we're like spending our currency. Unlocked, you have Port Avon welcome. Airs of Port Avon is villagers doze in the soft light, newspapers over their faces. Watch a cricket match, take a relaxing stroll around the village. The crack of willow on leather, a hesitant smattering of applause. I should probably do this because this has some kind of special condition. I wonder if it has something to do with the environment around here. Thought there's like light, but I don't know, maybe it's just always like that when we come here. Let's watch a cricket match. That sounds good. The great game. Is there a more restful way to spend an afternoon? You sink into the glacial rhythm of overs and innings. You enjoy the parabolic descent of the ball into a fielder's waiting hands. You admire the gnomic pronouncements of the umpire. Bring out your welcome. Oh, we could have lowered our terror. Okay, so that's something to consider. I don't know if that has anything to do with our victory condition now that I've seen that. Oh, I also, when I was, just before I started, I noticed this, your soul. It's fermented. Soul appears faintly bubbling in its bottle. It is pungent of odor and indifferent to taboo. The presiding devilless. The Carillon Compendium? Carillon Compendium? Not sure how to pronounce that one. And it says curdled, overly willing to please, envious, obsequious. Are those chunks in the soul? The presiding devilless. Okay, that's the same same description there. So we're at 50-50 with the two factions. What's this? Affiliation, establishment, right? Villainy. In terms of our, I guess that didn't do anything towards our ambition. But maybe, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if that was worth it. The heart of the village surrounded by orchards, same thing. Can watch a cricket match again. I don't know if we really want to wear out our welcome on this stuff. I think maybe we want to come back here when we have like a higher terror value so we can lower it. It's like, this is like a relaxing respite. And in order to like keep it that way, we have to offer them some like kind of special thing that we found on the outside, right? And they'll offer us like a relaxing respite. Let's go to the Nowhere Inn. Bothridge's A Tour of Heaven describes, oh, see, this is kind of like what we want to write. Describes Port Avon's single, but we want to write the greatest story ever, the greatest song ever. Describes Port Avon's single public house as a welcome respite. Justly famed for its authentic old earth cider. The locals can be welcoming for a while. You may be able to recruit more crew here. Port Avon's first public house stands amidst nodding copse of an apple tree. Okay, let's go. Read a work of speculative fiction. In the nook by the fireplace is a shelf of magazines. Each contains a story by the local author, the turbulent fabulist. So this is going to use up some of our welcome, though, right? Appreciate an amount of cider. Made from real apples from the world you left behind. Careful now. Local warns you placidly. Are they talking about, like, fallen London? Is that the world that we left behind? Or is it, like, the thing that came before fallen London? Your iron gives you 27% chance of success. Oh, week 2. Okay, 2 to buy some cider. Speak to a short-sighted cryptozoologist. She perches on a stool in the corner, staring at a map at the reach. I could have... No. Must have taken a wrong connection at New Winchester. Unlocked when you do not have escorting the short-sighted... Oh, okay. I thought there was like a conflict. Like, I thought there was like a different cryptozoologist that if we had, it would have blocked this. Okay. This is going to be another passenger escort kind of mission. Let's talk to them, see what they have to say. It kind of this has a dual purpose, right? Because we're making money, but we're also learning about the world when we travel with these passengers. Tiny figure weighed down by 2 backpacks and a heavy duffel coat looks through thick glasses at her map and then up at you. Excuse me, I need passage. I don't suppose you could help me. I'm on the trail of unusual beasts. I could pay you for your time. Oh, where do you need to go? Hybris, beams the short-sighted cryptozoologist. She leans in conspiratorially, knocking over every glass on the table. She's so excited. Hybris! They say there's a colony of singing blemigans there. You know, the little mushrooms with teeth? I'm a huge fan of their poetry. I'd love to hear what they sing about. She's on the hunt. So we can, I wonder how many passengers we can actually have. Escorting the short-sighted cryptozoologist. You've agreed to escort her. Oh, did I? I was just asking where she wanted to go. Short-sighted cryptozoologist almost boarded someone else's locomotive. A kindly stoker guided her the right way and onto yours. All right, so, Hybris. The more the merrier, I guess. Intercede in a mushroomy matter. The pub is out of scrumpy. Oh, God. Not scrumpy. The barman blames a creature. A cross between a mushroom and a jellyfish. It sways in its seat at the bar. No Blemigan Voyagers. I don't know if we want to get involved in that. I also don't want to wear out my welcome just yet. Head upstairs. The new Somerset Hunting Club has exclusive rights to the rooms above the pub, as well as its finest brandies. No new Somerset Hunting Club membership. Oh, we can join, so we can join the club, I guess. Thick cigar smoke curls through the air, filling this private chamber with premium grade fog. Premium grade fog, great. Bloated gentlemen in well-worn military uniforms sit at mahogany tables, sipping port. They chunter of the old days and how very much better they were. It was a famous club in old London, home to not just nobles and distinguished soldiers, but ex-ministers, royal courtiers, and other members of high society. I don't really feel like we're a member of high society, so this feels strange that I don't think we'd actually want to join that, the club. I think we're a bit more scoundrelly. So that was the Nowhere Inn. Cyclopean Ruins. Let's check that out. What palace was this? What giant king made his home here? And why did he abandon the vast stores of souls that the locals still quarry from beneath the stones? Quarry from beneath the stones. Perhaps you might risk a furtive excavation of your own. This symbol looks like the symbol from the Captain, right? Vast stores of souls that they're mining. So not only is like, and we kind of saw glimpses of this before, not only is time a commodity here, but also souls. Not one of the looming stones is quite square, yet they all slot together immaculately. I'm very curious. Let's check it out. We can conduct a nocturnal excavation. Actions here will wear out. You're welcome. Okay. Conduct a nocturnal excavation. Port Avon's chief export is souls, quarried from vast stores entombed within the ruins. You'll need assistance, luck, and discretion. The locals would not approve. Okay. 42% chance of success. You need 5 crew. So is that going to use up 5 of our crew? Enjoy the picturesque surroundings. How they soar, how tragic, how solemn, like the most rampant visions of Turner. 45% chance of success. All is well. Port Avon, welcome. This is going to use it up. Success will gain you a vision of the heavens. Maybe not right now. Let's check out the shop though. So what do we have to buy? Port Avon lies to the north. Okay. Voyage Travel Skies result. There's money to be made transferring. Purchase 3 sacks of verdant seeds from the bazaar. Okay, 3 sacks of verdant seeds. Oh, that's cool. You can have that open on the side. Beautiful. This is what I mean when I said that I was looking forward to playing this game a little bit more than Sunless Sea, because you can tell that they thought about how to like streamline things a bit, which is nice. I found Sunless Sea to be really overwhelming when I first tried it. Maybe if I gave it another chance, though, I might be able to get more into it. Bronzewood for Port Avon. No. There it is. Wait. Oh, I see. They want bronzewood. Because of cricket season. Mr. Sharma, a Port Avon will pay for 5 consignments of bronzewood. It's kind of cool. So there might be a thing where you just have some stock in your holds in case you come across some of these prospects. Furnish the village team with bats, bales, stumps, shin pads, and protective cups to minimize damage to delicate areas. Port Avon lies to the north of New Winchester, yeah. An horticultural opportunity, a buoyant broker is selling sacks of verdant seeds. 25 a pop. So we actually do have enough for 3, but we'll just barely. And we don't have any supplies. So, well, we're running low on supplies. I think we can still make it back to Winchester, though. on the 1 and a bit supplies that we have. The floor of the reach is dangerously fecund. Plant a seed, water it, give it a little light, and it'll spread overnight. During transport, it is vital the sacks be stored in a cool, dark, dry place. Your hold is likely to become an impromptu shrubbery. So I want to... Okay, how much are the supplies, though? Supplies are 40. So I wouldn't be able to get, like, a supply and... Oh, look at that. Jumble of undistinguished souls. Does it describe what it is? The bottles are as ordinary as the souls that coil inside them. Do you drink the souls? Is it like alcohol here? I think I'll just spend... I'll spend it on that. And then... unlocked when you have seasoning. Well, we're gonna go back and drop them off, I think. Because I could buy... I couldn't afford, like, 2 and still get the supplies. I could get 1 in supplies, but I think we want to complete this. So we need money. And then we go back to Winchester. Okay. What does this say at Sharma and Sons? Just kind of like... There isn't, like, any story to this. It's just kind of like a shop. Selling. Oh, maybe I should sell my supplies. Maybe I bought too much fuel. Okay, I think we're done here. I don't want to wear out my welcome quite yet. Because I don't really know. Oh, recruit a repentant devil. Looking for passage. What? What? Claims to be useful. He doesn't ask where you're headed. Offer him a berth. He's repentant. There can be no harm. He looks a little creepy, though. Give you a signaler who will increase your iron by 4, your veils by 4, and your affiliation establishment and affiliation academy by 1. I think I wanted that an affiliation with academy, right? Because there was something to do at Winchester with that. 100 sovereigns, though. We have 2. Okay. So I think we're going to head back to Winchester and hope that we make it. Oh, this is exciting. This is so awesome. Perhaps not. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. The one thing I noticed last time is I kept like clicking on stuff. I kept putting the mouse on things I wanted to shoot. Don't need to do that. I'm kind of tempted, for those of you that are also playing this game or have played it, do you guys find it better with mouse and keyboard, or does controller work well for you? Because I'm tempted to try out the controller. The clamor of New Winchester can be heard on the wind, familiar as a disagreeable uncle. That's really cool. So those are like little, they're kind of like little markers. Okay. And I guess if we get attacked here, this guy might help us out. And I assume we also have the option to attack them if we wanted to. If we don't agree with their cause, we consider them an enemy. The taste of smog, the sound of iron on iron. We are home. If we consider them to be enemies, or actually if we get in their bad side, they might attack us. Now, hold on a second. Do I want to... That port report that we got, I could turn it into the company house or New Winchester, right? Is there something... Where would I find that? Possessions of Port Avon. And I guess we're kind of, I don't think we're making them aware that that port exists. It's more like we're just reporting on the conditions there, because it's like, maybe we don't want to report about a port that's like wants to be left alone because they'll get embroiled in the conflict. They might not want to. Opening narrative. Your train. Let's go back to Winchester. I'm drawn a little bit more to the rebels right now. Wolsey, good old Wolsey Station. A scrubbed clerk begs a moment of your time. I represent Halliges, the banking house. Explore the city, investigate the black box. You don't need to repair a locomotive, right? I didn't take any damage. Oh, did I bump in? I think I bumped into something. I gotta be careful about that. What I wanted to do was go to the... How do I complete that? Do I go to the shop? How do I complete the, Victoria Markets? Hold on a second. The bazaar at Port Avon. Sell them in the bazaar at... Oh, at Magdalene's. I'm supposed to go to Magdalene's. Oh, shoot. Okay. I thought I had to go to Winchester. I have one supply left. West of New Winchester. Maybe I could still make it. I thought there was something else I had to buy at Magdalene's. What is this? What does this clerk want from me? I represent Halliges, the banking house. I promise this will take only a moment of your unquestionably valuable time. He produces a folded contract with a flourish. We hear promising things about you, Captain. Very promising indeed. This sounds like a scam already. We would like to extend our services. We provide a secure solution for the storage of your assets, absolute discretion, and steadfastness. Unto death and beyond. We require only a signature. The offer is entirely complimentary, I assure you. At Halliges, we measure ourselves by the quality of our clientele. This will unlock a bank vault, allowing you to store and withdraw items at any hub port. Okay. Originally, this sounded like a scam, but maybe this is just like a... This is like a gameplay thing? Oh no, I don't like this at all. I don't know what this game is like. I don't know if it's trying to like, if like this world is trying to scam you. People in this world. Why would it just be complimentary? Well, we're gonna live and learn. I'm certain that this represents the beginning of a long and warm relationship between ourselves and your lineage. May it endure. Bid you good day, Captain. So I guess if we die, we can transfer items through this way. May access your bank in the central port of any region. You'll find it in the list of areas on the left-hand menu when docked. Click to transfer items between your hold and the bank. So if I wanted to, like, the box, for example... if I think I'm going to die or something, I could drop it off. You'll be able to access the contents of your bank from any hub port. If your captain dies, the contents of your bank will be inherited by your next captain. Okay, this is a gameplay thing. Cool. I think I need to go. I could sell those seeds. I think I bought them for 25, right? I could sell the seeds. But I wouldn't make nearly as much money, I imagine, if I took it. But the question, like, I have no idea where I'm going. So we could take the risk. West of New Winchester. Imagine if I just, like... We're not gonna die, right? West. What I could do is go here. Use the bat. See if I can find anything. If it doesn't, I can go here. How far was this? Like, if it's west, it could be, like, as far as, like, out here. Let's take a risk. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing we wanted to ping... Not this. It's not going to be down there. I assume we're going to be able to get supplies there, too. Canter still. Oh, we're consuming supplies even if we're stopped. Found a spot. Question mark. That seems more south. Let's go around this way. Just get returns. What has it found? We have no idea. And I'm on half supplies. Half of a supply left. We gotta find this. We're committed. Our terror is upping, probably because we're running low on supplies, right? Go that way. Question mark. Possibly that's it, right? That is pretty directly north, though, so I'm gonna assume it's like over here. Oh man, look at how low we're getting. Nothing to report. What is that? Oh my god, this might have been a mistake. Oh, I see. We still have a full other thing, I think. What's this? What is that? I'm gonna go, I guess I'll go up there. Oh, there's a wreck. The Millet Metcalf. A wreck, Captain. Your driver informs you. Might be worth a wee look. They add delicately. Yes, maybe we can get some supplies. Okay, hold on here. Okay, so that we still had one crate left. I thought we were on our last crate. Okay, we're good. The wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark. Its engine silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. I think it's going to be really hard initially while I'm trying to figure out everything, and also you're weak, right? Like you're scarce on supplies and money. The damage is so extensive that the whole chassis is on the verge of collapse. Tread lightly. 49% chance of success. I like risk. We're doing it. Failure. No. Wreck and ruin. As you clamber through the hole, your lamps reveal uncanny marks around it. Were they caused by ricocheting shrapnel or by vast teeth? Your boarding party's search is unsurprisingly hurried. They retrieve only handfuls of valuables before the hull's groans encourage them to return to your vessel. Not all of them make it. The wreck buckles with a shriek that might have issued from the throat of hell and spins apart. 15 terror. 43 sovereigns. We have 1 tale of terror. We lost 2 crew. Another crew member lost. Okay. So if we fail, we actually lose quite a bit. But we did get some money, so I could get supplies. I think I'm going to go... That could be the port for all I know. Let's go a bit further this way, and if I can't find anything, we'll go up to there. This is stressful. Oh shit! What? Why are you bumping into me? Enduring Dreadnought HML Palatinate. Oh, found something. Oh, maybe that's it. That's west. That could be it. That looks about like the same distance, right? After much fodder, your bat admits to having found something. Look at these, gross. Oh, there's a fight going on. Oh, that's an enemy. Oh, watch it. Let's go around. He's not firing. Nice. Oh, tell me it's supplies. I need the supplies. The Reach Marauder is defeated. You approach the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. To the victor, the spoils. The crew of the Marauder lie dead in the corridor. Killed not by your guns, but knives and small arms fire. The only survivor is the captain, locked in the brig with a bottle of brandy. Chalk eyes stare back from every wall. So there was a mutiny. When he ran out of chalk, he began scraping them in with his fingernails. Oh, okay, not so funny. Little remains of them, but bloodied stumps. Seen this before, Captain, says a crew member, grasping your arm. Sky madness. Magdalene's can treat it, if you could be bothered to take the poor sod. Bring the poor fellow on board. The high wilderness is cruel. This could easily be you one day. Oh, we get a short quest. I don't know if I have time for this quest, but I also don't know if it's a timed thing. Let's see what happens. The crew wrap the sky-maddened captain in blankets, then secure them tightly with belts. It takes 4 to transport him safely to your locomotive. He might not be happy or restrained, but it should keep him from harm until you get him to Magdalene's. Magdalene's lies to the west of New Winchester. Oh, that's where we're going anyways. Perfect. The captain secured. You have a moment to see whether there's anything of worth on this locomotive before abandoning it to the wilderness. Another tale of terror. Okay, what else? That's all that we got? We didn't get anything else? Unusual. Oh, some of it is intact. Or we can repair. I think we're fine. We're at 23 of 30. What could it be? A clasped jewelry box. Something precious has been concealed. The box is entirely empty of all precious trinkets. What it does contain, however, is a stuffed and preserved corpse, which slides nearly out of a concealed... neatly, maybe? Out of a concealed compartment. Once the screaming is stopped, it is determined it might attract a certain sort of buyer. We have an uncanny specimen. Okay. This is something that the Port Avon might be interested in. Now we're running low. We're past half. But I'm pretty sure this is where we're going. Maybe. I hear more fighting. Please find it. Please. Oh, found something. Aha! I guess I'm gonna have to go around. That's gotta be it, right? That is bloody far, though. If it's not, we're screwed. I've got no supplies. Perkins Copse. Place of terror, contemplation, and rest. Okay, we're going right for it. Magdalene's! Yes! That is awesome. Get in there! Wow. The House of Small Comfort. I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here, everybody. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll explore Magdalene's on the next one. That was super intense. Thank you so much for watching. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all.